Hello, everyone. Let me begin with a simple but powerful question. Why do some people live with hope, strength, and success, while others live with fear, doubt, and failure? Both groups breathe the same air. Both groups live under the same sky. Yet their lives are completely different. Why? The answer is thinking. Yes, thinking. The invisible engine of the mind. Your thinking is like a hidden script that writes your life. If your thinking is small, your life will stay small. If your thinking is strong, your life will grow strong. Today's story is not about a person, not about a mountain, not about a jungle. It is about the world inside the human mind, a world made of thoughts. And in this world, one great law exists. Change your thinking, and you change your life. The city of the mind. Imagine for a moment that your mind is not just a brain. Imagine it as a city. This city is alive with movement. Streets full of ideas. Buildings made of beliefs. Towers built from memories. Shops filled with habits. And in this city, there are two powerful rulers fighting for control. One ruler is negative thought. It wears dark armor, and its voice is loud. It is always ready to complain. It says, "You cannot. You are not good enough. Life is unfair. Do not even try." Around it stand its soldiers. Fear, doubt, anger, laziness. The other ruler is positive thought. It wears bright armor, and its voice is calm but powerful. It says, "You can. You are strong. Life gives chances. Keep going." Around it stand its soldiers. Hope, courage, patience, determination. Every single day, these two rulers fight for the throne of your mind city. And here is the truth. The ruler who wins is the ruler you feed. If you feed fear, fear grows. If you feed courage, courage grows. If you feed doubt, doubt grows. If you feed hope, hope grows. The city reflects the ruler's power. The first example. Learning. Let us watch how this battle works. A new thought enters the city. I want to learn English. Negative thought quickly jumps in. It calls fear. It is too hard. It calls doubt. You will never succeed. It calls laziness. Do it tomorrow. And soon the mind city is full of noise. The person closes the book, switches off the lesson, and gives up. The city becomes quiet again, but it is the quiet of failure. Now imagine the same thought, but this time, positive thought picks it up. It calls courage. Try today. It calls patience. Step by step. It calls determination. Do not stop. The city becomes alive with energy. The person studies one word today, one sentence tomorrow, one page the next day. Slowly, progress comes. And one day, the same person who once said, "I cannot," now speaks with confidence. The city is full of light. The lesson is clear. Success is not built in one day. Success is built by feeding the right thoughts every day. The second example. Work. Another thought enters the city. I want a better job. Negative thought rises quickly. It calls its soldier self-doubt. You are not smart enough. It calls fear. You will fail at the interview. It calls laziness. Stay where you are. At least it is safe. And so the citizen of the mind listens. They stay in the same job for years. They feel trapped, but they believe there is no way out. The city becomes dark, filled with heavy smoke. But when positive thought rules, the story changes. Positive thought calls hope. There is something better. It calls courage. Prepare for the interview. It calls action. Update your skills. The city becomes busy with preparation. The person applies, practices, and tries. Maybe they fail once, maybe twice, but determination whispers, "Try again." Finally, they succeed. The city celebrates with fireworks of victory. The truth is simple. Opportunities exist for those who feed the ruler of light. The third example, relationships. Another thought appears. No one respects me. Negative thought is delighted. It calls anger. Shout at them. It calls jealousy. Compare yourself. It calls pain. Close your heart. Soon the city becomes cold. Walls are built. People move away. Loneliness grows. But positive thought answers differently. It calls understanding. Listen to others. It calls kindness. Give respect first. It calls patience. Not everyone will understand you immediately. Slowly the city becomes warm again. Bridges are built. Friends return. Respect grows. Relationships are not built on control. They are built on the thoughts we choose to give life to. The fourth example, failure. One day, failure enters the city. Something goes wrong. A project collapses. A dream breaks. A plan fails. Negative thought rises fast. It calls shame. You are worthless. It calls despair. Nothing will ever work. It calls retreat. Stop trying forever. The city falls silent. Hope leaves. Doors close. But positive thought answers with a different voice. It calls learning. What did we gain from this? It calls strength. Stand up again. It calls perspective. This failure is only one step, not the end. The city feels pain, yes, but it also feels growth. The citizens rebuild. The streets are repaired. The dream takes a new shape. And one day, success rises even brighter than before. Failure is not the enemy. The real enemy is the thought that says, "Stop forever." The great secret of the mind. At this